the Allegheny Journal has found Amy Nicole Lee, alias Juliet, and Bailey Richardson, Romeo, right here in the Allegheny Highlands. Welcome. So you two are the stars of the show coming up at Hodnett Hall on the 28th, the 29th, and March 1st. Is that correct? So we've heard great rumors about some performances coming up. Juliet, tell us a little bit about your experience. Isn't this play, this is not a simple play to do.
No, it's not at all. It's been so difficult to do, and it's been really difficult for us to figure out how we're gonna do this, because this is the first time this has ever really happened around here, and it's the first time that we've ever done anything like this around this area, and it's really fun and very hard for us to figure out.
And Bailey, what kind of challenges have you run into? I mean, there's a lot of expression, pretty difficult lines in this play.
The most challenging thing I have about this play is probably remembering all the lines.
And so you have many of them, don't you?
Yes.
But so if you haven't done a play like this, it's not just the lines, is it? It's the emotion, the props, the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
This has been a student-led project all along?
Mostly.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. And I believe the director is pretty well known, isn't he, Mr. Hagee?
Yes.
So how did the concept of doing Romeo and Juliet come about as opposed to any other play?
Well, see, this year we weren't going to have a musical, and obviously all of the kids who are used to doing musicals and stuff still wanted to do something, and Mr. Hagee teaches Romeo and Juliet every single year, most of the time. And he was he loves it, and so he was I want to do Romeo and Juliet, and he asked, and it got passed, and so now we're doing it.
And one performance is one thing, but there's going to be three, huh? So, Bailey, you mentioned something about the difficulty of the lines and all. Is it the volume or the nature of the lines?
It's knowing your lines on stage and then flowing with them and knowing what they mean.
And knowing them in order.
Yeah.
And knowing them in order.
Because the way that the way that Shakespeare wrote, it's to the beat of a heartbeat. And so a lot of his words, even if it's two people talking, they flow through each other to where it rhymes. So it's really hard to keep that flow going with other people adding into it.
And so how many total staff members will be involved in the play? I mean, we're talking about 5 or 10, or is it more like 15 or 20?
I believe, I think I counted how many cast members there are, and I think there's 18 cast and 5 crew.
Wow. And who did all the props that we're seeing?
The set was put up by Mr. Hagee, but the painting and all of the paint on the set was put up by the art club at
Well,
school.
so this is a collaborative project by many, huh?
Yes.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, Romeo and Juliet. We finally met them in person after reading about them all these years, and we wish you the best with the production. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.